What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some quick Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit the join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in Atlanta Falcons news, the Atlanta Falcons have signed wide receiver JJ Arcega-Whiteside. He is a former wide receiver of the Philadelphia Eagles and Seattle Seahawks, and he goes about 6'2", 200 plus pounds. And he is a guy that I actually did a video on a couple weeks ago. He actually had a tryout with the Atlanta Falcons at rookie mini camps, and he was one of those guys that caught the eye of our Atlanta Falcons coaching staff. And I mentioned in my last video that I thought JJ Arcega-Whiteside would be a good fit for this Atlanta Falcons team because he's one of those bigger bodied wide receivers that Arthur Smith prefers in his scheme. Because we're a run heavy team, he likes those bigger body wide receivers to run those in breaking routes, guys that are physical and can block in the run game. And JJ Arcega-Whiteside, I think, is a perfect fit for this team. He's a similar player to Mac Hollins, who we signed also during this offseason from the Las Vegas Raiders. Both of those guys are bigger bodied wide receivers. And JJ Arcega-Whiteside was a playmaker on the collegiate level. He played his college ball at Stanford. And at Stanford, he was one of those guys where they used on those fade patterns. They threw the ball up, and he was great at high pointing the football because of his size. And I definitely think that he'll be a red zone target for our Atlanta Falcons. And he'll be a great fit with this Atlanta Falcons team because he fits in this Arthur Smith scheme perfectly. So I'm not surprised to see JJ Arcega-Whiteside sign a contract with the Falcons. I'm not too sure of the details of the contract, like how many years he signed for. But I do think that this is a big pickup for our Atlanta Falcons. It gives us more depth. As I keep telling you guys, I really think that this 53-man roster is going to be a tough 53-man roster to cut down at the end of training camp. But I like that Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith is not leaving any stone unturned. Like they're doing their best and doing their due diligence to bring in as much competition as possible to come out of training camp with the best 53-man roster they can to enter this 2023-2024 NFL season. So I really like what this Atlanta Falcons team has done, what our front office has done in this offseason, as far as them adding as much talent as they can and, creating that competition to put pressure on guys to step their game up, to continue to develop. If not, you're not going to be on this roster. So with that being said, you guys let me know what you think of JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I definitely think that this is a big pickup for our Atlanta Falcons because he does add that depth to this team. As we know, football is a sport where injuries are going to happen. It's no way in the NFL that you're not going to have injuries. Somebody at some point is going to have a sprained ankle here, a tweak here and there, and you're going to need guys that's going to be able to step up as far as next man up. So having a lot of talent or having a lot of depth on your team is huge. We've seen it last year in the NFC Championship game where the 49ers basically ran out of quarterbacks during that game. They didn't have depth at that quarterback position, and it ended up, rearing this ugly head. So I'm glad to see that the Falcons are, as I mentioned, adding as much depth as possible. But with that being said, this been your boy Jew. You guys let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the signing of JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I have a lot more content coming for you guys. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed, peace.